Stephen Caputo here at the Sobel SYC. As a board member for NJFA, who's ultimately hosting this event, what kind of work and commitment goes into producing such a competition like today, or this weekend?
Well, the greatest commitment is by Frank Mustilli, who's the founder of NJFA, and who is just an amazing guy. He works his job at an office until from about 6 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon, goes over, coaches every day until about 9 o'clock at night, runs a very successful club, and then runs a competition like this, which is humongous. He's totally dedicated to the sport. His daughters were championship fencers. My daughter happened to be a teammate of theirs back many years ago. And so Frank and I get along great. I keep an eye on him, and he keeps an eye on me. But basically, Frank has done a remarkable job of getting together the volunteer commitment and also putting together the resources in order to run a top flight competition. And every one of his youth events is top flight. He draws big numbers, but this is obviously a huge competition.
And what makes a competition of this size and just, I mean, really just the size, what makes it a success for you?
A success is a competition, for Frank, is a competition that runs on time, that gives the youth fencers an excellent experience, that is well directed, and that doesn't lose money. In that order, Frank's goal is to make sure that youth have an opportunity to learn about the beauty of the sport and to progress in the sport. We like making champions at NJFA. He started with Ifta Haj when she was Mohammed, when she was a youngster, converted her from Epe, and she's a star now. And there have been countless people he's turned into stars. They moved on to other clubs, but he's just an amazing person and runs a great program. And of course, Steve Sobel is a legend. He's certainly served the USFA in the United States and the Olympic team, Olympic movement with great honor. He's a good friend of ours, and he deserves all the accolades for what he's done and what he continues to do for the sport.
Talking for a moment about Haj Mohammad, of course qualifying for this summer's 2016 Olympic Games, the first athlete to represent the U.S. Wearing a hijab. But in addition to her, there's a laundry list of athletes who have had success and who have won titles at the NCAA level, the USA fencing level, and the international level. What's really behind like Frank and his philosophy and his program that allows such really, I guess, a farm for levels or athletes of that level?
Well, first of all, he loves the kids and he loves the sport, and he's deeply committed, even to his own financial dismay sometimes, because he puts in so much to make sure that these kids have a great experience. And he puts on in so much to make sure that the club runs beautifully and the kids have a great experience to practice. He is, I think his commitment to the sport is what makes him successful in teaching these youngsters and bringing them up through the ranks. I also think that having Peter Westbrook in New Jersey, Peter and Frank went to the same high school, they were old friends. I've known Peter for many, many years. Peter takes kids who move on from Frank's program and takes them to the next level and turns them into champions. So I think we're blessed. We have two of the finest people in fencing in the country in New Jersey, Frank Mustilli and Peter Westbrook. And I think a lot of our success is owed to them.
All right, well, thank you very much, Coach, and best of luck here this weekend.
Thank you very much.